This is what you've been waiting for. Who will reign champion for the original autocross championship? Very strong second position.
Doing all the pressure that he can do right now. Approaching the finish line, time 49.98.
This is what you've been waiting for. Who will reign champion for the original autocross championship? Very strong second position.
Doing all the pressure that he can do right now.
Wait. Oh. Live.
All right, and welcome back to the Racing Line Table Talk Live. Jong Uy right here, and it's a Thursday, which means it's the Racing Line Table Talk Live. And of course, tonight is also our TRL F1 race talk. So these two gentlemen, one beside me and one is online, will be talking about the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. But before going to that, we're gonna share you a lot of stuff happened last weekend. So let's check this out in our Fast Corner.
This Fast Corner is presented to you by Motul and Yamaha Philippines. The 14th Inside Racing Bike Fest and Trade Show opened its doors to the motoring public after 2 years in absence and was really worth the wait. The 3-day event was participated by the biggest names in the motoring industry, and the festival goers and motorcycle enthusiasts came in packs. Congratulations to Inside Racing Nation. Thank you for spearheading this huge industry comeback, moving forward to get ahead. Yamaha Art of Kando opens at the 14th Inside Racing Bike Fest with a special guest Jet Li of Cebu. Gave everyone a glimpse of what is to come for Yamaha. The Art of Kando Yamaha booth was indeed a show of force. Kando is a Japanese term that means simultaneous feeling of deep satisfaction and intense excitement that a person experiences when he encounters something of exceptional value. As a Kando creating company, Yamaha endeavors to create diverse products that provide an unparalleled experience to riders. Yamaha showcases all the bikes in its arsenal, including a huge lineup of the 60th anniversary World GP design bikes. And of course, Asian Road Racing Championship is back, and so is Yamaha Racing, featuring two new Filipino riders racing for our flag in the Underbone 150 category, racing under UMA Racing MMR Yamaha Philippines, are ARRC King Mascardo and Giancarlo Mauricio. Their arrival doesn't come without great expectations because they are following the feats of McKinley Kyle Pass. The Wonder Boy was named the champion of the category and become the first Filipino to win the title. The Filipino duo are set to defend the championship, which will be a challenging task this season. Mascardo finishes 9th and 5th on race 1 and 2 respectively, coming in 7th in the overall standing, while Mauricio got a DNF and 7th in place on race 1 and 2 respectively, coming in 17th overall in the overall standing, while fellow Filipino John Emerson Inguito finishes 11th and 10th on both races respectively, coming in 10th overall in the overall standing. More of Yamaha Art of Kando and Raise Your Flag here at the Racing Line next week. Motul Philippines was on full throttle during the 40th Inside Racing, a world-class display of the fastest growing motor oil in the country today. One of the biggest highlights from Motul is the launching of the much-anticipated true nationwide racing series, the Motul Super Series Nationwide Championships. Together with both Super Series race chairman and of course Charlie Ong and Philip Chul of Motul embarks on a 5-year partnership. The Motul 2022 Super Series Nationwide Championship will start racing around the country this June 2022. Thank you so much, Motul Philippines, for this partnership.
A good start there for Impliking Mascardo taking on Jay Vito Ara Espirito.
Let's see. Ayan, on the inside. Yes, able to retake it. Meanwhile, Watanabe is already
Taking on the first corner, whole shot. We have to check on that one. There we go. What a nice move.
Suba is trying to get the win and took the lead a lot sooner than dahil nakareact si Mauricio.
No love lost between the two. Battle out last year. Continuing on the Antiquado Grand Prix.
Okay, will win the race and the Motul Moto IRT All-Star Championship.
This Fast Quarter is presented to you by Motul and Yamaha Philippines.
Okay, so indeed a very busy week and last week. And aside from that, it is also Formula One racing Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and I am back with my two good friends right here, Myles and Yamboy.
Yes,
Yes.
hi.
How are you, gentlemen? Kumusta? Yam, how are you?
Well, I can't believe Thursday na ulit.
Yeah. Para lang no?
Yeah, actually Monday 1 a.m. race.
Ay, nanood ka. Oh,
Yeah,
syempre.
syempre. Pinagpuyatan ko yun. Was very exciting. A lot of new players talaga sa
Yeah.
top 10.
Yeah.
So, very exciting talaga siya.
Alright, Myles, kumusta, amigos?
Yes, I'm fine. Good evening sa inyong dalawa. Good evening sa lahat ng mga nanonood
Yes.
sa Table Talk this Thursday. Well, speaking of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, isa lang masasabi ko, maraming nangyari. Maraming may
Yeah,
mga DNF, may sumakit ang tiyan.
Ah, sino yun? Hindi ko alam yun.
I will talk about that later. May sumakit ang tiyan na mukhang hindi na... Pero yung sumakit na tiyan, he did well in the finish. He finished well.
And of course,
We'll talk about that later.
meron din, may grabing disgrasya din during the qualifying.
Yes,
Yes,
during the qualifying and on the race, maraming DNF, but it was a very depressing race for Sergio Perez din.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one.
Yeah, anuhin natin yan, pag-usapan natin mamaya.
And aside from that, this is one of those Formula One racing na tipong first race, iba yung nanalo. Second race, round 2, iba na naman yung nanalo. So,
Yeah.
mas maganda kung parating ganun, no? Di ba?
Siyempre, kasi since the new regulations are in place now, bakit ginawa nila ang new regulation? Because nakikita na natin ngayon yung result. Iba-iba na yung mga pangalan na nasa, di ba?
Yeah.
Imagine Hamilton is 10th.
Yeah. Wait, before we Franz Jurek de la Cruz, shout out team 4D Pro. Yes, good evening.
Oy, speaking of shoutout pala, Pax
sige.
Bikes.
Ha?
Thank you for watching the show.
Okay.
And I would like to greet a very happy birthday to Daddy Talier TV.
Ay, Tito! Happy birthday!
Mr.
Yes.
Cornelio Caguiat, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday
Happy
po.
birthday!
Yes.
Happy birthday, Tito.
It's been a while that I have seen him, Yam.
Yeah, kaya nga eh. Pagka tapos na itong pwede na tayo ulit.
Okay, so before we're going to proceed to the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, we're gonna check out the championship point standing right here after Bahrain Grand Prix. As you can see, Ferrari is leading the pack. So, Miles, anong masabi mo dito? Wala yung McLaren tsaka yung Red Bull.
Hindi, pero this is after Bahrain pa.
This is after the
After
first
Bahrain,
race.
this is before
Before the Saudi
Arabian.
Arabian
So,
Grand Prix.
Well, as para naman sa akin, birth pains for everyone. So, sino lang yung team dahil with the new regulations in place, marami new car, new setups of the car, new fuel, the E10, and also marami pang pinagbago. The weight of the car and everything. So, lahat birthing pains. So, it's up to the teams kung paano nilang how to maximize their cars, how to utilize it para palabasin ang pace and talaga, ang tulad na sabi ko last week, whoever crosses the finish line first with the best strategy, best car, best strategy, best driver wins.
And
With
of course,
yung mga naging kulelat after the first race, we'll just wait and see dahil new regulations na sabi ni Mr. Talia TV. Tingnan natin, baka may lalabas ng new names na naman on the podium.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
and aside from that, ano yung mga reaction or changes na dapat gawin nila coming into the next race? So it's very evident in our qualifying sessions that Sergio Perez of Red Bull was able to grab P1 on qualifying sessions.
Yeah, I'm really so happy with my boy Sergio there, Checo
Perez.
Yeah. And then next to him is Charles Leclerc,
And Carlos Sainz.
Carlos Sainz of Ferrari.
And
Then
of course-
the reigning world champion Max Verstappen on fourth.
Yes. And the fifth is kinda surprising.
Yes.
Esteban Ocon of Alpine. So, isa pa sa surprising dyan is yung number 16.
Yeah, Lewis
Lewis Hamilton.
Well, in fairness, guys, with the Team Mercedes, as you can see the disparity between George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. It was because both cars ngayon, pinag-aralan ng team kasi, they run on different setups. Kung sino yung kasi evident pa yung kanilang the porpoising nila and marami pang struggles yung pinagdadaanan ng team. So they decided to make two different setups for their cars. But eventually nakita naman sa unfortunately for Lewis Hamilton, yung setup niya hindi akma sa Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Yeah.
So yung kay George Russell na setup. Guys, pardon medyo maingay yung aso.
Yeah, it's okay. We
It's
also
okay.
have dogs right here.
And one thing to point out then, the only surviving Honda last race was Yuki Tsunoda. Pero ngayon, kita mo, wala siyang oras dahil sa Q1 pa lang sira na yung kotse niya.
Yeah.
So there is really something wrong with yung reliability issues pa din ang ating
Yeah.
sa lahat naman ng teams reliability issues pa din. Pero yun nga, si Yuki Tsunoda yung survivor nung Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Ngayon, sayang. Pero well, ganyan talaga birth pains nga.
Yeah, they're still struggling with porpoising.
Yeah.
Porpoising. So, if to our viewers, baka magtanong sila, anong porpoising? It's the ability of the car to go down lower. That's why makita nyo na grabe yung spark.
Yung kasi, yung kotse nila ngayon, medyo kung mapapansin niyo, yung wing nila is mataas konti from the road. Kasi lahat ng aerodynamics nila, yung grounding force nila
Yeah.
sa ilalim na ng kotse dumadaan. Now, pagka huminto na yung hangin doon, that's the reason why.
Na grabe yung ano,
Bumps,
grabe yung
yeah.
Parang it's like a porpoise. That's why they called it porpoising. Parang porpoise na tumatalon sa dagat, paakyat pababa. So,
yeah,
gumagano
packet
yung
pababa.
sasakyan.
So
Lubak ba lubak?
Yes.
Dun sa mga for layman's term, yung mga nagputol ng spring ng kanilang mga kotse or yung mga nag-alambre, mabilis yung takbo mo sa straight, okay. Pero pagka nagminor ka na, talagang
Yeah.
dag. Yeah, that's it. Almost the same because yun nga, yung air pressure, yun yung nagpapababa ng kotse to the ground, and then pag natapos na, wala na, yun na. Natapos na kasi yung air eh. So kaya nakikita natin yung lubak at the end of the straight, yung breaking point na nila and then turn na. So kaya yun. Pero
Yeah.
it's, imagine doing 290 kilometers per hour and then suddenly, di ba?
yeah,
Sakit sa
nakakapagod
ulo.
yun. Although, sabi nila, wala pa daw nagrereklamo na nasusuka sila. Something like
Oh,
that. Although,
yeah.
wala pa naman. But, yeah, these are F1 drivers. Kind of close to a jet fighter pilot.
Yeah.
Diba? So,
With
yun
all
yun.
with all the high G's
Yes.
to every corner that they take.
Yeah.
Pero Jong, noted na yan yung first pre-season testing way back in Barcelona. Meron na, yun na nga, lumabas na yung porpoising.
Yeah, porpoising, yeah.
Lumabas na, almost
Mas grabe
all the
lang
teams.
ngayon.
Oh, so medyo na ano na yun sila eh. Parang, nakita na agad nila yung problema. So all the teams, they tried hard to address that problem. Some teams managed to address them, but the others, unfortunately, hanggang ngayon, they're still struggling with it.
Yeah,
As to the
actually,
drivers naman, ano naman din, yung iba, na nagreklamo sila ng masakit sa leeg. Pero,
Kevin Magnussen.
Reklamo
Yeah,
siya.
Yeah,
Siya.
reklamo siya. Neck problems daw.
Nag-text kay Yamboy yan. Mr. Calyar TV.
Pre, sakit akong liog, pre.
Ano ba si Kevin? Danish, di ba? Tama ba?
Yes.
Danish.
Tapas.
Okay. So, actually, there was some few technical issues na sinabi nila na porpoising is also a problem in the Indy cars, but the Indy cars were able to, figure it out, kinda. So I'm not sure about that idea. So if really they were able to fix the idea, why don't they ask some Indy cars engineers to di ba?
Probably sa suspension nila binawi.
Yeah.
Di ba? Well, so anyway, it's still race number 2.
Number 2.
Kaya marami pang
21 more races to go.
marami pang adjustments na gagawin,
Yeah.
marami pang wing adjustments, wing setups.
Yeah.
So
Right.
kaya 'yon.
So,
Okay.
race day, saglit. This is one of those, sabihin natin na tipong hindi common, no, na nakikita natin sa simula ng karera. Of course, yung green car ng Mercedes, wala. 'Di ba? So, hindi mo mahanap. So, it's hindi naman something unusual, but it's something different. Look at this picture right here. Lewis Hamilton is on the upper left. So, grabe, 'di ba? So, ano talaga? Myles, anong masabi mo dito?
Well, yun nga, tulad ng just like I mentioned earlier, they run onto separate setups, di ba? Aside from George Russell. Ang nangyari, mas suitable ang setup ni George Russell sa racetrack ng Saudi Arabian Grand Prix with that kind of layout And also, hindi kasi siya European eh. So, mainit. So, nandun na naman yung cooling issues nila. So, kaya nga, for the information of everyone, share ko na lang din. For every racetrack in the F1 Grand Prix calendar, iba-iba ang layout, iba-iba yung altitude, iba-iba yung weather. Kaya, the tweaks or the adjustments made to the car, setups nila sa car, iba-iba. So, second time pa lang nila mag-race sa Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, marami pa silang pwedeng pag-aralan eh. Para pag-aralan and to study, research and study para ano nila yung kotse nila. Not only with Mercedes but to everyone else.
To every team, yeah.
Yeah.
All of
Every team.
And the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix used to be one of the most dangerous track, and of course it's a street circuit and also the most high-speed track.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes. Speaking of dangerous, let me add pala kanina, dapat na-mention ko kanina during the qualifying. Sa qualifying pa lang, in the Q1 na qualifying, na-disgrasya na pala si Mick Schumacher.
Yeah,
The son
of Michael Schumacher.
Michael Schumacher, who's driving for Haas. Na-aksidente siya at a very high speed. Very high speed talaga ang Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Na-aksidente siya. Kaya nga na-red flag ang qualifying that time. Napakalakas nung kanyang aksidente, na red flag. Kailangan niyang i-airlift to the nearest hospital para ma-check up.
Yeah.
And
But he's
eventually,
okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's okay.
But he was not cleared to race.
Pero he's not cleared to race. Yun nga, sabi niya sa interview,
He's fine.
sayang nga raw.
Yeah.
Sabi niya, I'm fine, pero hindi ako binigyan ng go signal na magkarera. Pero sige lang, next race. Yun.
Yeah, so as you can see,
Ganun kabilis ang
yeah, it's only Kevin Magnussen is representing Haas.
Yeah.
So
And he did good. He did good.
Yeah, he did
with
good.
this
He did
race,
good.
so-
So the lone driver for the American team.
Sakit pa liig niya na.
Sakit. Ati next kanya, no?
Brother, wait lang. Turn 1 pa ako.
Well, anyway, one of the things that I kind of unusual is those pink Alpine cars, no? So it's Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon. Yes.
And they had a wheel-to-wheel race din in between them. Silang dalawa mismo. Talagang ilang laps yun na naghabulan itong dalawa.
Si Fernando Alonso at saka si Esteban Ocon.
Kasi Ocon is not giving way to Alonso ba?
Oh,
Sayang.
world champion.
So, I mean, costly for the team yun. Very costly for the team. Diba?
Yeah. Oh, delikado yun. Kasi, di ba,
Delikado.
meron silang ganun-ganun, no?
Kung nagbanggaan yung dalawa, sila mismo dalawa, DNF,
Tapos,
diba?
yeah.
Sayang. Esteban Ocon,
Oo.
mapalo nga ito.
But actually sir, it was Gunter, paborito ninyong team principal.
Yeah.
Gunter was interviewed, tapos he was asked to comment regarding the two boys racing.
Aha.
Sabi niya, nakakatakot, pero as long as they do it right and walang aksidente, walang problema. And Alonso naman, after the race, sabi niya na ang maganda ang takbo ng kanyang Alpine. So mas maganda kumpara sa first race, which was the Bahrain Grand Prix. And also Esteban Ocon, nung asked to comment regarding their race, sabi niya, para akong nakikipagkarera ng go-kart kay Fernando Alonso. Kasi palitan ng lead. So sabi niya, para kaming nag-go-kart lang eh. So good to know that both boys on the pink cars are having fun as long as yun nga, they do it safely and bring home the points for the team and make Gunter happy. Paminsan lang maging masaya si Gunter eh.
Yeah.
Paborito ko yan.
Wait, may shout out to Bong Rufila. Bong, kumusta?
AP Cargo.
AP
Yes.
Cargo,
Thank you,
yes.
sir, for watching the show.
Yeah. Good evening.
Red Bull itong si sir. Tama?
Bong, Red
Sir,
Bull ka ba daw? Comment ka nga.
Comment ka kung ano yung team mo. I saw him one time wearing the Red Bull cap.
Okay. For those who are watching with us right now, just tell us who are you rooting for? So, para alam natin. So, F1 fans. So, by the way, we are doing this every Thursday, every after a Grand Prix.
Yeah. So, Sunday race day.
Thursday, we talk about the racing
it.
goodness.
So, yeah.
So next,
Para presko pa.
yeah. So next Thursday we won't be here because Australian Grand Prix would be next month.
April 10.
Next week pa, April 10. Yeah.
2 weeks from now.
So, yung hindi pa F1 fan, but nanonood ng show ngayon, review kayo. Check niyo. Double check na ninyo yung YouTube channel nila. Para at least, I mean, it really is interesting now and it's easier to understand the race because of social media.
Yeah. Not only that, mentioned mo last week, di ba? It's you guys have Netflix. You could watch Drive to Survive.
Yeah.
It has 4 seasons already there, so you'll be able to know the story behind every team. So it's not only the front runners there. So lahat ng teams, the struggle and everything. And the most interesting there was the 2020 season during the pandemic. Tingnan mo kung paano sila nag-stop and paano din silang bumalik.
Yes.
Diba?
Kita mo yung grandstand talagang empty.
Hindi. Yung tipong in the middle of Australian Grand Prix, wala natin karera. Stop. Racing is stop.
There
Diba?
was uncertainty
Yeah, there was
on
real
the F1
uncertainty.
world.
Yeah.
Pero speaking of the Drive to Survive series of Netflix, let me just put my 2 cents worth on it. Next year, boboycott ko yan.
Bakit?
Hindi ako manonood. Kasi kung tingnan mo yung present Drive to Survive ngayon, yung bago lang na lumabas. Too much drama eh.
Yeah, of
They
course.
focused more on the personalities and not on the race.
Yeah.
So parang second episode yata wherein they featured the rivalry between Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo.
Daniel Ricciardo.
Parang konting ano lang yun konting balita lang sana, pero parang pinalaki ng Netflix din Actually, hindi lang ako nakapansin nun, even si Max.
Yeah, sinabi din niya.
Nag-text si Max.
Hanggang
Max,
second
Max,
episode
Max,
lang daw
sabi
siya,
sa'yo.
hindi na siya nanood.
Nag-text si Max sa akin, sabi niya too much
Tinext
drama.
rin niya.
Oo.
Ayoko naman
Sabi
doon
niya,
kasi...
Pre, ayoko pre.
And now there's a new term, Netflix effect.
What's the Netflix effect?
Okay, like for example, a very very good example, Jong, is Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Magkakaroon ng F1 Las Vegas by 2023.
3.
Feeling ko Netflix effect yan.
Oh, yeah. American
Diba?
market.
Yeah. Australia now, fully booked na lahat ng hotels nila dun sa CBD nila. Because for the past 2 years, wala. Tapos ngayon, pero napansin nila, mas tumriple pa yung fans ngayon ng F1.
So, which is working, di ba? Which is working.
Yeah. That's why they dubbed it as the Netflix effect.
Saka biro mo, if you guys were able to watch, I think I was able to watch until 5 episode. Kasi, of course, aeroplano, nood, yun ang ganon. Sumama yung Netflix doon sa pag-akyat ng bundok ni Gunter. Ewan ko,
Yun ang
yung
grabe,
Rainbow, di ba? Umakyat sa bundok, sa so, di ba? Just to give the story on the struggle of of being an F1 team principal. Hirap.
Kahit nga pangangabayo ni Christian Horner at ni Spice Girl.
Spice Girls.
Kasama
Okay, let's go back to the race.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
dun sa
So,
start,
the first drama of the race was ito na naman siya. I'm sorry. Ito na naman siya.
I-review muna natin yun, Jong. Back to the...
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, ito. Pansin natin,
Checo is leading.
Checo talagang he had the best grips, walang spin wheel, diretso siya. Si Max naman, buwelo din siya. From fourth, naging third siya. So, it's now Checo, Charles, and Max, and then Carlos. So, dito nakasingit si Max na area na ito. As you can see, Checo Perez, talagang banat na siya. Kasi, the first Mexican to be on Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Okay? The first Mexican to be on pole position. So, syempre, kung ikaw si Checo, talagang bye, paningkamot. Maganda yung start niya. Then, next slide. Eto na nga. Yung
Okay, the first
sabi
pit
ni
stop
Jong.
was Checo Perez. And the commentator in F1 said that someone from the Ferrari will join the pit stop, which is si Charles Leclerc. But he stayed on the track. Hindi siya sabi niya, oy, it's a gamble. Whether it's a gamble for the Red Bull or gamble for the Ferrari.
If you can remember on the radio of Ferrari, box to overtake.
Box to overtake. Yes.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Pero una nag-react si Red Bull.
Yeah.
Kaya si Checo ang nauna sa pit. Eto na. Siyempre, paglabas niya, fourth siya sa linya.
Yeah.
Na-disgrasya si Latifi.
This is the blue car.
Latifi na naman.
Latifi na naman. Ano ba?
So this is the second time this race na na-disgrasya siya. Disgrasya din siya sa qualifying. Disgrasya din siya dito sa ganon. But
Race.
a little bit of history, he was the one who causes the yellow flag safety car fiasco
Of the deciding race
last year.
the 2021
So this guy,
season.
Nicolas
This guy.
Latifi of Williams.
So, since disgrasya nga, lumabas ang safety car, yellow flag. So, instead na yung pace ni Checo sana, from fourth, kaya na naman niya ulit, mag-first, nandyan na yung safety car, wala na. He's stuck at number 4 na siya.
Yes.
All the way.
And
So-
now, this gives an opportunity for Max Verstappen to be at the back of Charles Leclerc.
So, naging second na si Max. Charles. So, Ferrari, Red Bull, Ferrari, Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yun ang top 4 natin.
Miles, anything to add?
Well, yun na nga. Malas lang nga ni Mr. Perez for pitting. Maganda, actually maganda ang strategy na ginawa nila Christian Horner and the
Yeah.
team for pitting Checo Perez. Kasi ang nababasa ko if Latifi didn't crash, diba? Magiging wingman na naman ulit si Checo Perez for Max Verstappen
Yeah.
Kasi Checo would have fresher tires after the pit stop, so he could easily catch up with Charles Leclerc, with all the Ferrari teams na in front of him, and also Max. Then mag-undercut yung dalawa Ang undercut si dalawang Red Bull. Painitin mo na ni Checo Perez while Max takes the pit and have fresher tires and gun for the first. Kumbaga magsaswap lang sila. Pero medyo nagkabulilyaso dahil sa crash ni
Latifi.
Nicolas
Latifi.
Latifi. Si Perez tuloy ang na Latifi.
Yeah.
Sayang.
Pero yun na nga, not only sayang, mananalo sana si Perez for that. Pero as usual, he'll always be a wingman to Max Verstappen.
Yeah.
That's my opinion ko lang yan, opinion ko lang. Pero Checo Perez is a good driver.
Yeah,
He is
good
a-
driver.
Okay, so moving on.
Next. Yes.
This is the time where these two drivers battle talaga. No? So wheel to wheel, kita natin yung ano nila, yung kanilang renewed rivalry from the Bahrain Grand Prix. So,
Okay, before this, Jong, medyo malayo-layo pa si Charles from Max.
Max, yeah.
Malayo pa. If you can remember, Daniel Ricciardo and Alonso, nagkaroon ng problema yung mga kotse nila.
yeah.
Hanggang sa doon na sila banda sa pit entrance, talagang na stop na, wala na.
Wala na, no power.
No power na lahat. So nagkaroon ng virtual safety car. Virtual safety car is reduce ka ng speed. So yan.
Lumapit
Kaya
na si
medyo nakabawi si Max.
Max Verstappen.
Text din siya. Brad! Okay na ito. Kaya na natin yung pula. Amping bay!
Pero
Anyway,
the battle between the Red Bull and the red car,
yeah.
maganda tingnan kasi parang grabing palitan eh. Palitan
Yes.
ng kanilang, kumbaga ang laban nila maganda talaga. And two things lang ang ma-point out ko. First, iba ang driving style ni Max Verstappen in battling Charles Leclerc as compared to battling out with Lewis Hamilton last year. Grabe.
Ba't mo nasabi? Sige daw.
Aggressive. Okay. Last year with Lewis Hamilton, ilang beses sila na-aksidente.
Okay.
Medyo
Ilang beses sila
aggressive si Max nung time na yan.
Both of them were aggressive. Kung pakikinggan natin ang Netflix, di ba? Netflix paints Max Verstappen as the young aggressive driver eh. Yung go, mainit ang dugo. While gina-paint out din nila si Lewis Hamilton as a smooth driver na pero when a push comes to a shove, lalaban din si Hamilton. So kaya yun ang nangyari. Grabe yung battle nila. So some might say Max really aggressive, marumi ang laro. Si Hamilton, dahil marumi na ang laro ng isa, marumi na rin siya maglaro. So, kaya medyo madugo ang nangyari. Pero ngayon, kung patingnan mo sa Saudi Arabian Grand Prix between Red Bull and the Ferrari, battling out for first position, swabe ang nila. They're taking lines more cautiously.
Yes, correct.
Malilinis ang linya ni Max Verstappen, not unlike previous years. I don't know, natuto, tinuruan, or hindi naman nasabing takot, or
Hindi.
I don't know.
I think nakuha ni Max yung strategy ni Charles. Like this photo, for example. This was after bago itong lockout na ito, nag-overtake si Max kay Charles. Then binawian kaagad siya ni Charles naman. So nakita na niya kasi dun sa Saudi Arabian racetrack, masyadong magkakadikit lang yung DRS zones ba?
Yeah.
So yung lock up na yon, nabasa na nila yung strategy ng isa't isa. Silang dalawa sabay nag-lock out because malapit na yung DRS na yung DRS zone. So kung sino mauna doon sa DRS zone, syempre yung kasunod, yun yung pwedeng magbukas ng DRS, di ba?
Yeah.
Kaya nag-lock silang dalawa. Una naman si Charles. Kasi stable ang kotse ng Ferrari sa turns. Straightaways naman binawi ni Red Bull. Kaya yon. So, strategy na basa nila. driving style, pinalitan na ni Max Verstappen yung driving style niya. Medyo parang nag-iisip na. Pero actually, nag-text ako sa kanya, Brad, dahan-dahan lang. Kaya yun, yeah, like wheel-to-wheel racing as promised to us by F1 na mangyayari after the new regulations, new cars. Kaya exciting na siya kahit alas 3 ng madaling araw by woo! Ganun pa din.
Pero just take a look at this picture right here. We're just talking about two cars now. So it's gonna be very interesting if the Mercedes will be there as well. If they were able to, figure out their problems. So as promised by F1, wheel to wheel na. So isipin mo tatlo sila nandyan, di ba?
Oo. Well, for me, kung ikaw yung third car, parang mas madali sa'yo magsingit kasi masyado silang concentrated with each other eh. So kung ikaw, di ba, habulin mo na yung second or kung kaya mo yung first.
Yeah.
Kaya Jong, i-text mo nga si Toto Wolff, tanong mo kung anong nangyari sa kanila. Kasi bakit nagkakaganon? Anyway, isa ring ano nito, Jong, ha. Kasi part of the new regulations for this year, meron kasing cost cap.
Yeah.
Okay, so ayaw rin siguro, cautious na rin siguro mag-drive. In my own opinion, cautious mag-drive si Max Verstappen to minimize mga accidents. Kasi nakailang aksidente na siya last year eh. So ayaw niya mag-accident.
Diba?
Oo. Ayaw niya mag-aksidente kasi pag maka-aksidente, masira ang sasakyan mo, ano mangyayari? You need to replace. You need to, aside sa replace, meron pang grid penalty kung magagamit mo yung engine power mo, yung engine, the drivetrain, the powertrain and everything. So, kaya nga, with the budget cap, nahihirapan na magkaroon ng aksidente. Talaga.
Yeah.
And they are also very concerned with yung sa license nila, yung mga penalty points
minus
nila.
points.
Yes. Minus points nila. Isa din yun. Kasi matagal-tagal pa ang expiry ng mga minus points ni Max. And it will take 12 minus points
Yes.
para hindi na siya makakarera or suspended yung, di ba?
Yeah, at 12 points bawas sa yung FIA super license would merit a race ban. A race ban is just like having a DNF. So sayang yung constructor's points and the driver's points, especially if you are running for ano.
And syempre, reigning world champion
championship.
kailangan.
Yeah.
May championship number 2 yun.
Yeah. And of course, at the end of the race, lap 47, 46, that was the last time that Max Verstappen was able to grab the lead again from Charles Leclerc, and eventually hindi na nakahabol si Leclerc.
Hindi na niya nakaya. Pero after the race, Charles greeted while they were still yung nagko-cool down sila. Talagang gumanon si Charles.
Nag-text siya.
Text siya. Brother, congrats. So, the respect of these two drivers, I think makikita natin talaga dyan. So, number 1 na, Red Bull. Hay, salamat.
Pwede ka nang minom ng Red Bull, oh.
Kaya nga, napainom. Bay, nag-inom talaga ako noon kasi alas 3 ng madaling araw.
Okay, so this is looking at this one. It's ano mo, Myles? Ano ang mga panibago? Ako, nanibago talaga ako dun sa number 10, actually. So, that's it. Nanibago ako dyan. Then, wala. Kevin Magnussen of Haas is kind of consistent. The last time that he was here, he was 6th ba? Tama? 6th yata si Kevin. Yeah, 6th. So now, nandito siya sa 9th. So, it's
Yun lang yung panibago ko dito is Lewis Hamilton, and actually I was going to get a reaction video sana, just like last time we had na sinabihan siya, P10 mate, P10.
Is there even a point?
Is there even a point? Is there even a point for P10? Yun sana yung gusto kong iparinig. Anyway, so
Pero, Jong, ito.
Yeah.
Let me, kasi you pointed it out na number 10 si Lewis Hamilton. But tingnan mo naman, number 5 si George Russell.
Yes, George Russell.
Just like what I mentioned earlier, both Mercedes cars are racing on different setups. So, nakikita natin na maganda ang standing ng setup ni George Russell. Kasi hindi pa nga nila alam kung paano i-address yung kanilang problems eh. So, two separate setups, yung isang setup, nag-fifth. Okay? Good for 10 points. Then yung kay Lewis Hamilton, being a 7-time world champion, kahit pangit yung sasakyan, naka-deliver. Kahit may points. Kahit na single, 1 point lang.
Okay
diba?
naman.
So,
at least nasa top 10.
Saka, naka on the finish on points finish. But ito lang din, they are both on the second race lang, nasa kakarera sila sa desyerto eh. Mainit.
Yeah, mainit.
And kung titingnan natin on history, on the pre-season testing, Barcelona eh. Ang base kasi nila Barcelona eh. Kasi the Barcelona pre-season testing, yan yung parang sukatan ng lahat ng European races eh. Kasi ang weather, the altitude, and everything, just like what I mentioned earlier. So, tulad nga ng sinabi din ni Lando Norris na pangit talaga ang setup ng McLaren team sa desyerto na nila, yung ngayon for this season. So, problema sila sa cooling issues ng kanilang brakes na hindi, actually, yung the first race and the second race, wala silang binago sa kanila eh. But still, he finished 7th. Pero, unlike Daniel Ricciardo na nagka-problema, so DNF siya. Diba? Pero, yun nga, kung titingnan natin, may improvement sa Mercedes. So, Jong, hindi ka mawalan ng pag-asa. Hintayin natin once the Grand Prix come to the Barcelona type of racetracks, diba? So,
pero yun nga, Barcelona, medyo matagal-tagal pa yun. Let's see, Melbourne. After that, parang street race yata muna, di ba? Monaco, Azerbaijan.
Yeah.
Tama, di ba?
Yeah.
Yes,
Ito pa
Melbourne
naman,
street circuit. Ito street circuit.
ito pa naman ang weakness talaga ng Mercedes. Ang
Mga street.
circuit.
Yeah, speaking
Kasi
of witness,
Doon sila malalakas eh. Sa mga racetrack talaga, sa French Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Yan, malakas sila
Yung
dyan.
mga grandstanding na mga talaga.
Kasi yung mga street circuits kasi, technically, those are streets. Yeah? City streets. They're not designed. May mga, yun sir Mr. Terra PB, may mga gradients yan.
Yeah. So street circuit is just flat. Yeah. So
Flat, basically. So,
Basically, it's flat.
lang nila, asphalt with good aggregates. Yun lang para malinis. Pero basically a street.
So in fact, F1 is adding another street circuit in the calendar for 2023, which is the Las Vegas Strip. So strip na. Wow. So,
I mean, the center of attraction, imagine center of attraction ng karera, yung Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome to Las Vegas, yung mga Eiffel Tower, yung
mga higanteng
Bellagio,
mga
fountain,
diba? Bellagio.
And I think we're going there, Myles. We're going there next year.
Let me check. Let me check on my schedule first. Kasi on that month next year on 2023, I might be invited to the UN.
Okay.
Ako ba? Ibang klase.
UN. Hindi ko pa naisip kung ano ibig sabihin ng UN eh. Nawala ako sa
Okay.
ano. Pero hopefully we'll bring you there, guys,
Yeah,
live.
yeah. So, it's easier than going to Europe, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, also the racetrack will be yung anong tawag nito, madali lang siya ba? Kasi kalye eh.
Kalye nga, oh.
Madali lang. Silverstone kasi malayo sa city
Malayo sa
center.
city. Yeah.
Biyahe ka pa.
Okay
Diba?
yun, okay yun. So,
Di ba nakita mo last year, nag-camp sila? Yung sa Europe, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung sa...
Kasi hindi sila maka-hotel. Yeah.
Oh, yun, di ba?
Yeah,
Camping din tayo doon.
Okay, so, sabi ni Myles kanina, ano to? Meron pa daw akong pag-asa. But of course, these are the Mercedes-powered race cars, which is Daniel Ricciardo's McLaren, Aston Martin, and Williams. So these are the car who scored a DNF. So there's really a problem with Mercedes. So last race, kita natin si AlphaTauri ni Pierre Gasly also had a problem with his Red Bull powered engine, then the two Red Bulls as well. No?
Doon yun sa unang karera.
Doon yun sa Bahrain Grand Prix. And now, majority of the Mercedes is really struggling right here. So, I really hope they'll be able to, find a way.
Kasi masyado
Actually,
pong maaga, second race pa lang.
Yeah.
And then, bagong kotse lahat ito. Birthing pains, malay mo. Williams will, do the top 10 na naman. Diba?
Yes.
Yes, man.
I-text si Albon.
That would be that would be a good sight to see, the Williams to be in a podium again. But sir, let me add, total may visuals tayo with the Aston Martin team. On the next race, Australian Grand Prix, Sebastian Vettel will be back to race. So bye-bye Nico
Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg
The
again.
Hulk.
Yeah.
The Hulk. Okay.
The Hulk.
I hope Sebastian Vettel will do
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, of course.
Problema lang kasi anak ng boss niya yung yung teammate niya ba?
Si Lance Stroll.
Lance Stroll.
Yeah.
So sana
Karanahin.
Williams talaga ang talagang gusto ko talagang mapunta sa top 10 or scoring points man lang.
Yeah, Williams has a movie actually. I don't know if you watch it, the struggle of Frank Williams and his daughter. So
Akala ko kay Will Smith. Na Williams. Ay, ibang Williams pala yun.
yeah.
Ibang Williams.
Ibang Williams yun.
Ah,
Williams, na,
akala
Frank
ko kay
Williams, sir. Frank Williams.
Akala ko kay Williams.
So there was a
Baka
documentary.
Masapak ako.
Yeah, baka masapak ka ni Will Smith. So there was a documentary about the life of Sir Frank Williams and how,
How he started.
struggled with, then yung asawa niya namatay na lang, tapos wala siya kasi busy siya masyado sa paggawa ng auto. Then in-inherit nung anak niya na babae. Yeah. And I think it was last year that she already stepped down. Last year
Yes,
ba yun?
yes.
Tama ba? Oh, last
Binigay
year.
na niya
The
kay
Williams team is now run not by the Williams family.
Yeah.
Not by si Ma'am Claire, hindi na.
Claire, yes.
nag-text.
Nag-text din sa kanya.
Nag-text sa akin. Actually, magulo nga eh. Busy ako sa trabaho. Text ng mga team principals na to eh.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the
Australian
next
Grand Prix.
round, Australian Grand Prix. So, again, a street circuit in Melbourne. So, andyan daw si Mark Webber. Manood lang.
Uy, Mark Webber ba yung naggrabing reaction niya dun sa di ba? Sa Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan.
Yung dumiretso si Lewis Hamilton. Siya
Ah.
ba yung
Sir Yam, hindi lang si Mark Webber ang nag-react ng ganun eh.
Sino?
Pati si Lord Baden-Powell.
First na sana yun.
Oo nga.
Yeah, nga. That's why you mentioned earlier, 'di ba? Mercedes has a problem with street tracks. The Baku Grand Prix, 'di ba, is also a street track. Well, sir, speaking of Australian Grand Prix, this racetrack binago nila eh. Binago nila yung racetrack, and I saw a documentary regarding this.
For this year lang ba? This year? They changed it this year?
Yes.
Albert Park.
Albert Park, inulit nila, and parang inayos nilang facilities for the teams, and also the track mismo. They utilized a certain special aggregates for the asphalt. So sabi nila mas maganda. And hopefully it would be better, and also it would bring more challenges, and hopefully again ma-address na ng teams ang kanilang mga problems so that they could battle it out. Kasi sayang kasi yung promise of the new regulations wherein more battles eh. Kasi ang nangyayari, it's between the Red Bull and the Ferrari eh. So parang nangyari lang din to last year, parang Red Bull and Mercedes.
Yeah.
Palitan lang si Max and si Checo, and the other way around, si Carlos Sainz na naman and si Charles Leclerc, di ba? So unless we bring in more team players, more teams on the labanan on the front, then it would be more exciting sana.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And hopefully
Australia is older.
Hopefully Australia uuwi si Daniel
Ricardo.
McLaren. Sana
McLaren,
makascore.
yeah.
Miles.
Home
Yes,
country.
yes.
I-text mo na.
It's his home race. Pero sabihin ko nga dapat i-text ko si Daniel Ricardo. Huwag ka muna masyado maglaag-laag diha. Ay naglaag-laag diha dong. Na-COVID na po ka dong. Delikado dong.
Kasi sabi niya dun sa last, sabi niya, I'm coming home. Sabi niya, I'm coming home. I'm so excited, Mike. I'm coming home.
I'm so excited to come home. Scored the DNF last race.
Gusto actually siguro parang nauna na yata siya eh. Nauna na siya umuwi.
Para at least makarelax na.
Excited na siya.
So expectations?
Well, expectations, just like what I mentioned earlier. And also, ito lang, Jong, na-mention ko kanina, yung sumakit ang tiyan. Jong, pwede mo mabalik yung sa slide of the final results. Okay, add ko lang, before ko nakalimutan. The final results. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Titingnan nyo, it's the only AlphaTauri na finished on the 8th place.
Yeah, Pierre Gasly.
Pierre Gasly, nagkaroon siya ng intestinal problems during the race. And literally, sabi ng team, he was screaming in pain while driving kasi sumakit. Actually, no official word yet from the team kung ano talaga nangyari kay Pierre Gasly. And also sa kanyang mga Twitter account and Instagram, wala pa siyang nilalabas kung ano talaga nangyari sa kanya. So he was really struggling driving, masakit ang tiyan, hindi natin alam, basta ang sabi lang press release ng AlphaTauri was intestinal problems, and the news outfits na covering F1 yun lang din sabi intestinal problems eh. So screaming in pain, pero he managed to do it. He managed to finish the race and finish it on 8th. Diba?
Wow.
Better than 10.
At Tsunoda. Better than 10. Yeah, of course.
pero bay, it happened to my boy Checo last year. He was having diarrhea Thursday pa lang. Then Friday, sabi niya, medyo okay na. Saturday, nagkaroon na naman ng problema. Race day by, hindi niya akalain na ubos na pala niya yung tubig niya. Yung 1 liter na water na yung iniinom ng driver on board. Kasi sakit ang tiyan niya, pero he finished third. Di ba? So, pwede pala talaga mangyari kahit sa atin nga, nagda-drive tayo sa downtown.
Pero ito, you're running 300 kilometers per hour. Wow. Then, you're feeling pain? Wow.
Di ba?
Yeah, so, hats off to Pierre Gasly for doing that.
Hats off to Pierre Gasly, yeah. Grabe.
And sa pinagdaanan ni Pierre Gasly, highly commendable talaga kasi if we could see na kick out siya sa Red Bull main team A.
Yeah, team A.
Kick out siya, replaced by Alex Albon, who naakala ni Christian Horner would be effective for Max Verstappen. Pero hindi pala. So kick out Alex Albon, kinuha si Sergio Perez. And buti naman, Sergio Perez was effective as the wingman.
Mm-hmm.
Sino bang wingman ni ano? Si Goose? Si Goose bang wingman?
Goose, yeah.
Si Goose. Oh.
Goose.
He was the Goose. Top Gun. Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Ay, hindi. Goose is the partner, di ba? Co-pilot niya.
Co-pilot.
Si Maverick ang pilot, si
wingman.
Goose ang kanya.
Sino ang wingman ni ano?
Si Iceman.
Oh, yeah. Well, nasa na si Kimi Räikkönen ngayon. Tama nga pala.
Ayun.
Jong, research mo nga, sana si Kimi Räikkönen. Anong pinanggagawa?
Retired na.
Yes, I know. Pero anong pinanggagawa niya? Baka it's either ngayon, lasing, or ano. Kasi, small F1 talk. Yung mga retired F1 drivers, ginagawa nila is, they become race commentators or race bloggers. Nico Rosberg has a very good following. He has a YouTube channel. Si Jenson Button is for Sky Sports F1. David Coulthard is Sky Sports F1. Martin Brundle, natigulang na F1 driver. Siya ang main host ng Sky
F1,
Sports F1.
yeah.
So, yun ang mga ex-F1 drivers. They become commentators kasi they know the sport. Diba? And when it comes to Kimi, I don't know. Obviously, hindi siya pwede gawing news commentator kasi
Definitely.
walang hindi siya maintindihan.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's the drink?
Yeah, where's the drink? Sumobra na tayo ng 1 oras. Nice talking.
Yeah. Masarap kasi. Masarap pag-usapan. Diba?
Okay, yeah, expectations for Australian Grand Prix.
Bawi ang team mo.
Alright.
Babawi ang Mercedes.
Yeah.
Sa Australia.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's gonna be exciting. So that is going to be 3 o'clock Sunday here in the Philippines, right? I'm not quite-
Yes.
1 p.m. All right. So it's going to be though I am in Manila during that time for a race. Well, anyway, so I'll just watch the replay.
At
Okay.
least early. Early siya.
Yeah, early, yeah.
Early.
Okay, so Myles, Yamboy, nice talking to you. Myles, last few words before we go.
Okay, so dalawang race ang tapos na. Okay, so we have 21 more.
Yep.
So 21 more sessions with you guys and hopefully exciting races.
Yes, gonna be exciting one.
Exciting races.
As
Kasi
exciting as last year.
Parang yes. Parang I want to see some Alfa Romeos in the mix.
Yeah.
And cognizant Aston Martin also there. No. Siyempre, I want to see the orange guys
Team
also
Papaya.
in the mix. The
Yeah.
Team Papaya. So it would be, it would be sana a good, magandang labanan ba? Not only, kaya nga yun na nga yung problema with Hamilton before always lang Hamilton,
Always
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
sabi nga ni yung kumpare ni Jong, si Jeremy Clarkson, sabi nga niya na, hindi na ako nanonood ng F1 kasi puro na lang Hamilton. Qualifying, Hamilton. Race, Hamilton. So, ano bang bago? So, sabihan nyo lang ako pag meron ng ibang nanalo.
Yeah. Tawagan ko nga Jeremy Clarkson. Ano kaya
tawagan
sasabihin
mo
ko?
nga.
Tawagan ko nga. Sabihin ko yung Italiano na at saka yung Max Verstappen is Danish
Dutch.
also. Dutch. Oh, sabi ko yung Italiano at saka yung Dutch na yung nanalo. Hindi na yung Briton na Okay, Yam, last few words before we go.
Yeah, same as what I said last week. I hope you learned something today, and if not, I hope you were entertained, and I hope na introduce namin ang F1 sa inyo as simple as possible para naman at least maingganyo kayo namin, because we are planning to gather an F1 community. Kasi NBA, very strong following, di ba?
Yeah.
Why not sa F1?
Correct.
Meron tayong avenue niyan coming soon. So, thank you for watching the show. Sir, thank you for having me here.
All right, of course. Happy to have you both right here. So, yung sinabi ni Yamboy, soon we're gonna do a F1 watch party. So, we're gonna do that most probably on the races, European races, where it's morning there and it's nighttime right here, and we're gonna have fun talking about it. So we're gonna watch it live.
Maganda kasi pag meron tayong venue, that's 9 p.m. So at least the night is still young.
Yeah.
Prices.
And we're gonna give away a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Up for grabs.
Yeah.
Diba?
All right. So,
Ayos.
Myles, Yamboy, we're good.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
very good. Thank
See
you.
you
Thank
guys.
you for
Bye.
watching.
Thank you so
Bye,
much.
Myles.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you again next week, every Thursday. And next week, don't forget, after Australian Grand Prix, we will be back, the three of us, going to talk about the Australian Grand Prix.
All right.
Good night, everyone, and have a safe drive home if you're out. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.